Good morning, everyone. I'm going to introduce some highlighted features in CSpace 4. Here the outline of my talk. First, I'm going to say something about CSpace. King of CSpace, it is a fork and derivative of early version of CSpace 1.4. More specific, maybe 1.4.2. And since 2008, we have done many improvements and continued develop and upgraded by the National Science Library of Chinese Academy of Sciences. Maybe more specifically, London Library, London branch of National Science Library. In comparison with CSpace and CSpace, we can say maybe while CSpace stands out as the global solution, and CSpace keeps its foothold as much more localized, especially in Chinese market. Now its latest release is CSpace 4. CSpace 4 has many instances in China. It is the main supporting platform for KSR Grid. For KSR Grid, which is our network across the Chinese Academy of Sciences, it now consists of more than 110 non-IRs running CSpace across CAS. And it also has one central method repository links and aggregates metadata from non-IRs. It now has achieved a total of 608,000 research articles, and it also in total has 118 million total visits and 15 million total downloads. In current stage, we can say it is the largest R network or largest R community in China. And let's go to the main point of the content of the talk. I will go to talk select new features in CSpace 4. Like many softwares, when a new release is published, there are always many new features will introduced. CSpace 4 also has many new features, but in today's talk, I will just cover following 4 aspects. The first is NTM management. When a non-texture material is the largest part in current research environment, publications will be just a little part of, a small part of the research process. So, archive and NTM is very important for repository. In CSpace, we just treat NTM as individual and independent object types occurring in R. We just get regular NTM objects of regular publication objects. But further, we treat NTM as components of compound object. That is to say, we can archive NTM objects within a package. It contains one primary object and any number of related objects. This is the overall NTM archive model in CSpace. In the left side, we see the regular model of archive and NTM materials just as regular content object. And in the right side, we treat NTM as compound object. That is to say, we can package all relating objects in one package. It also has a package of metadata, and also has each object in the package also has its metadata identifiers. For the compound object models, by this we can provide a flexible support mechanism to meet needs and requirements of linking and aggregating closely related research output together. For example, we can set up, just create a complicated sensitive package to package all of the materials into the package, or we can create data-centered package, or we will also can create experiment-centered package. We can introduce a new type. For example, we can introduce a new type of experiment, and all research outputs produced in the experiment can be all packaged into a whole and as a whole package. Take a step further, we can also create project-centered package. For the implementation mechanism in CSpace, first we use built-in basic packaging support in CSpace. When in CSpace, item object can contain multiple files, not objects. One of them can be designated as a primary file. These files cannot have its own metadata, just files in a package. Then we extended this mechanism to support generating real compound objects. That is to say, any auxiliary file within the item object can also have its own identifier and metadata description, such as title, create type, license, access type, and etc. By this way, each file in the item can be transformed into an identifiable and searchable object when needed. So, by this way, we can transform the regular primary object plus a set of files to a primary object plus a set of associated secondary objects to formulate a compound object. Besides archive NTM in reports like I introduced above, we also provide some content media object-specific processing and services. For them to image, we provide content-based image retrieval. By this way, we can provide a pure by example such experience. That is to say, we can query the image by just inputting the image URL or uploading the image. And the search result will be written the image with similar features. The right side is the background processing for content image index and the content-based image retrieval. We implement this functionality mainly based on Lion Solid OSS package. And we also provide content-based video structure and analysis that is implemented by performing video short segmentation and cut the video into structured keyframes and transforming these processes to create associated XML file for recording related information. By doing this, we can provide structured processing of a video document. This functionality also developed based on the Java CV OSS package. Here's an example for package-oriented submission. This is a journal article-centered package. It is different from the traditional submission. When we submit the journal article center package, we can select principal content type as journal article and description the journal article and maybe sometimes maybe treated as package level metadata, and then selecting files to be uploaded, then designating principal object file, and then setting content type and other distributed parameters for each file object, and selecting submission target upgrading and uploading and finishing the submission. From this screen, you can see we choose this journal article as a principal object for the package. Other two audio documents, one text document, and one video document is accompanying objects. And these accompanying objects also can have, we can assign its content type, version type, and access type, license, and other control information. And with all, especially we can is a process of assign principal object. This is the content type, and this is the version type, and this is open access type, and license, and this is watermark, and some kind of access control, download control. And this is to assign metadata for each file in the package. For example, we can assign metadata for the file in the package, video file in the package. The whole package displayed in face like this, and its content type, version type, access type, and license, download control. We can also download all these files as a zip file. This is shown in full text, and if the file in the package is a video, maybe be displayed in the video player. And the public NTL management for the knowledge analytics service. This module uses some kind of metrics techniques to analyze and assess research of an institution at different levels and time range. And most of analyzed results are presented in visualized graphs, charts, maps, lists, etc. And just provide tools to assist in research assessment and evaluation based on our content. For the first category of knowledge analysis service is performing distribution of research out by research output types, research units, groups, by time, by indexed by types. For indexed by, may refer to articles indexed by SI, EI, CSE, or other bibliographic indexing services. And we will also provide ranking list of publications by researchers, by research units, and by index types, and also by citation counts. And we also can provide co-authorship networks, generate co-authorship networks, and create keywords occurrence networks. The next is automatic archiving with iSwitch. For iSwitch, it is a data clearing center of research papers published by researchers of CAS, or maybe next step to contain research papers published by researchers of China. The service is running by National Science Library of CAS. For more information about iSwitch, my colleague Leonard has a post in the conference. You can also visit its official site to find more information about iSwitch. For automatic archiving with iSwitch in CSpace, iSwitch accepts research papers published by researchers of CAS, And these papers are pushed by information, pushed by AA's, BNC Plus, and other publishers into this switching hub. And then iSwitch can re-push research papers published by researchers of certain institutes to separate IRs. The basic archiving process with iSwitch is IR automatically and periodically check iSwitch to find new arrival data related to the institute. If new data found, the IR will send an email to IR administrator, and IR administrator will import the data into IR under its supervision. During this archiving process, the system also can record import history before maintaining. The following new features in CSpace 4 is integration with IOTA. For IOTA, it is a Chinese version of ORCID, especially for Chinese researchers. Also, besides providing ORCID registration service, it also focuses on developing an online community of Chinese researchers. This service is also running by NSL CAS. And the interaction between R and I also is like as follows. From R can send email and the full-time phone name of research to IOTA, and IOTA can in time written ORCID. From R also can perform real-time search and retrieval of ORCID from ORCID, and also perform ORCID auditing services. And between R and IOTA, they also can exchange research items, information. For the implementation in our CSpace side, we first embed ORCID search, retrieval, and registration in the workflow of user registration and user information edit process, also in the submission process. We also implemented ORCID audit service. This is to check status ORCID data of all registered users, authors in R, and creating a report. During the process of audit, it will automatically obtain and fill ORCIDs for those who have registered in R, have registered ORCID, but its ORCID information not provided in R, and sending emails to those who really do not have ORCIDs, and recommending them to register ORCIDs. The last new features is enhanced research pages. We call enhanced research pages just to we first follow CAS-received framework and vocabularies to provide academic history of research and integrate research impact data of research into its research page. This is an example of researcher pages. Here is the general information about its research outputs, amounts of publications, and the total views of its research outputs, and total downloads of its research outputs. And this is the time citation counts from SCI, and this is the citation comes from CSCD. And for each research article in its publication list, it has also its separate views and downloads, citation counts, and it also has research topics and co-author network. The left side is the category compliant profile description. That's all.